Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Teacher Lay and my channel Lay TV. I'm doing this video for my students in RADBURANA school here in Thailand. So we are doing our weekly live class, but for some reasons, some students cannot join with us. So I decided to make learning videos that we are studying every week, so that they can catch up. Those who miss the weekly live class, they can catch up with us and they can do their homework. Also, for those who join, but they wish to study more, so they can watch this video. It will help them to have a review of what we have studied. Okay, so welcome everyone to my learning videos. You can click subscribe. If you like the videos that I'm doing, you can click like. And don't forget to press the notification button so all the videos that I'm doing will remind you. All right, you can watch all the videos that I am doing. So I hope you enjoy all my videos. Okay, so let's go on.
Excuse me, may I borrow your phone? Sure, here you are. Thanks, you're welcome. Please, may I borrow your phone? Sure, here you are.
Pen.
Excuse me, may I borrow your pen? Sure, here you are. Thanks, you're welcome. Please, may I borrow your pen? Sure, here you are.
Book.
Excuse me, may I borrow your book? Sure, here you are. Thanks, you're welcome. Please, may I borrow your book? Sure, here you are. Sure, here you are. Sure, here you are.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Lay TV. This is Teacher Lay for another learning video. Okay, so today we're going to connect our past lesson, which is the classroom language, to our topic today. So they are connected. The past lessons and our present lesson are connected to each other, so you will not forget. Let's move on. Okay, now we are in the words to learn. Okay, so as usual, these words, we need to remember this because we are going to use this in our lesson. Okay, later on, we will use that in our question and answer part. Right? So the first word is pencil. Pencil. Pen. Pen. Ruler. Ruler. Eraser. Eraser. Chair. Chair. Desk. Desk. Book. Book. Notebook. Notebook. Scissors. Scissors. Glue. Glue. Then we have sharpener. Sharpener. And the last one is pencil case. Pencil case. Okay. And don't forget those words. Okay, we are now in the listen and say. Listen and say. Okay, what's this? Pencil. Good job. Okay, what's this? It's a pen. Wow. It's a ruler. It's an eraser. And we have, it's a book. It's a notebook. A notebook. It's a glue. A glue. Okay. They are scissors. Scissors. Then it's a pencil case. Pencil case. And the last one, it's a sharpener. Sharpener. All right, don't forget these words. All right, these are some of the classroom objects that we're going to use in our classroom language. Okay, this is already part 2. Now we're moving to let's read. Okay, let's read. All right. Okay, as what we have studied last time, when we call someone's attention, we say, excuse me, and then we say the name of the person we are calling, if we know, all right? But if we don't know the person that we want to call, just excuse me, okay? That would be fine. But if you know the person, you can tell the name, but you have to say, excuse me, and then tell the name. So here, I'll repeat after teacher. Excuse me, Mr. Smith. May I borrow your glue, please? May I borrow your glue, please? Then Mr. Smith will answer. If he has a glue, he will say, yes, you may. Yes, you may. And then we say, thank you. Thank you. Let's keep practicing. Okay. How do we call someone's attention? We say, excuse me. And then we say the name. So here, this is Mr. Smith. Excuse me, Mr. Smith. May I borrow your pen, please? May I borrow your pen, please? And then Mr. Smith will say, yes, you may. Okay. Yes, you may. And then we don't forget to say, thank you. Okay. This is a polite kid should say. Okay. Let's call the attention of Mr. Smith. Excuse me, Mr. Smith. May I borrow your ruler, please? May I borrow your ruler, please? Yes, you may. And then we say, thank you. Thank you. All right. So how do we call the attention of Mr. Smith? Good job. We say, excuse me, Mr. Smith. May I borrow your scissors, please? May I borrow your scissors, please? And then if Mr. Smith has scissors, we say, yes, you may. Okay, or if he is allowing us to borrow, of course. And then we say, thank you. Okay, so let me ask again, how do we call Mr. Smith's attention? That's correct. We say, excuse me, Mr. Smith. May I borrow your book, please? May I borrow your book, please? All right. Then, if Mr. Smith got a book, he will say, yes, you may. Yes, you may. So that's how we answer. If you want to borrow or to lend, if you want your friend to borrow your book, you will say, yes, you may. And then, of course, we say thank you if our friends let us borrow their things. Okay, how do we call the attention of Mr. Smith? Good job. Excuse me, Mr. Smith. Excuse me, Mr. Smith. May I borrow your sharpener, please? Okay, that's the sharpener. Yes, you may. Then we say, thank you. Let's keep moving. Okay, call the attention of Mr. Smith. That's right. Excuse me, Mr. Smith. May I borrow your pencil, please? Okay, that's the pencil. And then Mr. Smith got a pencil. So he's lending it. He's allowing us to borrow. So he will say, yes, you may. Yes, you may. Then we say, thank you. Don't forget to say thank you. So that's the practice. Okay, I mean the reading part, the first part of our practice. And then we're going to the let's practice part. Okay, so I hope you remember what we had earlier. Okay, so we will practice it with our friends, the boy and girl. Okay, our classmates probably, or classmate. Okay, let us see. Okay, so what's this? What do you want to borrow? That's right, it's a book. You want to borrow a book. Okay, how will you say that? How are you going to borrow the book? Okay. If you're looking at each other, you don't need to call the attention of your friend because he's looking at you, right? So you can directly ask, may I borrow your book, please? Yes, you may. Okay, she's allowing you to borrow her book. And then don't forget to say, thank you. Okay, let's keep practicing. Okay. So what does he wants to borrow? Okay, what does he wants to borrow? That's right, pencil. Right, so how are you going to borrow? What will you say? Good job. May I borrow your pencil, please? May I borrow your pencil, please? Okay, and then if she's allowing you to borrow, you will answer, yes, you may. And when she answered, yes, you may, don't forget to say, thank you. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, let's see what he wants to borrow. Okay, what does he wants to borrow? Good job, scissors. Okay, scissors. So how are you going to borrow that? What will you say? That's correct. May I borrow your scissors, please? May I borrow your scissors, please? And then, if he's allowing you to borrow, we will say, yes, you may. Good job. And then, what are we going to say if he allows us to borrow? Okay, we say, thank you. All right. Let's keep moving. Okay, what does he wants to borrow? That's correct. A ruler. So, you must say, may I borrow your ruler, please? May I borrow your ruler, please? And then, okay. If he allows you to borrow, he will say, yes, you may. And then we say, thank you. All right. Okay. So now he's talking, or he's going to borrow to Mr. Smith something. Let's find out. What does he wants to borrow? Okay, what does he wants to borrow? Glue. Good job. Okay, how is he going to ask? Very good. May I borrow your glue, please? May I borrow your glue, please? Then Mr. Smith is allowing you to borrow. He will say, yes, you may. Okay, yes, you may. It means, okay, he can borrow. And then you must say, thank you. Or you must say, thank you if somebody allows you to borrow. Okay, let's find out. Okay, what does he wants to borrow? Okay, a notebook. Good job. Okay, how are you going to ask? If it's you. That's correct. You will say, may I borrow your notebook, please? May I borrow your notebook, please? Oh, this is a different answer. Okay, so let's read first and then I will explain to you. Sorry, I don't have any notebook. Sorry, I don't have any notebook. Means to say she cannot let you borrow because he doesn't have a notebook or she doesn't have a notebook. Okay, so that's how we say if we don't have the thing that our friend is borrowing, we just simply say sorry. Sorry, I don't have any notebook. Okay, and then we say when your friend said sorry, we just say never mind. Never mind. It means we're okay. Okay, it's okay. Never mind. Okay, let's see what he's going to borrow. Okay, what is he going to borrow? That's correct. A sharpener. Okay, how are you going to ask? Okay, good job. We say, may I borrow your sharpener, please? May I borrow your sharpener, please? And then if we don't have, what will we say? Okay, we say, sorry, I don't have any sharpener. Sorry, I don't have any sharpener. And then, if our friend doesn't have the thing that we are borrowing, we just say, never mind. Never mind. All right? Means we're okay. All right? So what does he wants to borrow? Good job. A pencil case. Okay, so that's how we ask. May I borrow your pencil case, please? May I borrow your pencil case, please? Then, if we doesn't have, we say, sorry, I don't have any pencil case. Sorry, I don't have any pencil case. And then, if our friend doesn't have what we want to borrow, we just simply say, never mind. Never mind. All right? Let's keep moving. Okay, what does he wants to borrow? That's correct. An eraser. Okay, so we say, may I borrow your eraser, please? May I borrow your eraser, please? And then if we don't have, we say, sorry, I don't have any eraser. Sorry, I don't have any eraser. Okay, if our friend doesn't have, we just simply say, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so let's see, what does he wants to borrow? Okay, he wants to borrow. Good job. Scissors. Okay, how do we say or how do we ask? May I borrow your scissors, please? May I borrow your scissors, please? And if we don't have, we just simply say, sorry, I don't have any scissors. I don't have any scissors. And we just, if we cannot borrow because he doesn't have, we just simply say, never mind. Never mind. Okay? Okay. I hope you remember those simple, polite requests. We call that polite request. Children who got manners, good manners, okay, must use those words. Okay, the may I. We just don't get the thing that we want without asking permission. Okay, so we should ask first the owner of the thing. That's how the good kid or a good person must do. We should ask permission first. Okay, we call that a polite request. Okay, and then we will go to the vocabulary preview. Okay, the words that we used earlier. Let's review once again. Okay. Okay, so the classroom language. Okay. Okay, how do you ask if you want to borrow pencil? That's right. We say, may I borrow your pencil, please? Okay, then, what do you want to borrow? What do you want to borrow? Okay, a pen. So how are you going to ask? Good job. May I borrow your pen, please? Okay, what do you want to borrow? That's correct, a ruler. So how are you going to ask? Very good. May I borrow a ruler, please? Or your ruler, please? Okay, what do you want to borrow? That's right, an eraser. So how do you ask if you want to borrow an eraser from your friend? Okay, very good. May I borrow your eraser, please? Okay, the next, what do you want to borrow? A book. Good job. Okay, how are you going to ask? That's correct. May I borrow your book, please? And then we have, what do you want to borrow? That's correct, a notebook. And how are you going to ask? That's correct. May I borrow your notebook, please? Okay, what do you want to borrow? Good job, a glue. How are you going to ask? That's correct. May I borrow your glue, please? Okay, what do you want to borrow? That's right, scissors. Okay, so how are we going to ask if we want to borrow scissors? That's correct. May I borrow your scissors, please? Okay, so what are you going to borrow? That's correct, a pencil case. So how are you going to ask? May I borrow your pencil case, please? Okay, and the last one, what do you want to borrow? That's right, a sharpener. So how are you going to ask? May I borrow your sharpener, please? Okay, so if we have these things, for example, we were the owner of these things and somebody wants to borrow from us. So if we have these things and it's okay for them to borrow from us. Okay, what do we say? Yes, you may. Very good. And if we don't have, what do we say? We just simply say, oh, sorry, I don't have any. Okay, like for example, I don't have any pencil. I don't have any glue. That's how we say no if we don't have. And then when our friends say they don't have, we just say also as an answer to them that it's okay. So we say never mind. It's the other way of saying it's okay. So it's okay or never mind. Right? So that's it for our lesson today. I hope to see you on my next videos. Bye. See you next time.